This is the new Mars T1000 Wireless Communication System by Hollyland. And yeah, you're actually listening to the audio right now. So there's your audio quality review right there. Mars T1000. Hollyland approached me and said, would you like to review and test out our new Mars T1000 unit? And I was like, no. Not really. I said no to myself at first. I was like, I don't want to do that. I've never really given much thought about it, and I said, you know what? Yes, let's do it. Send it over. I'll check it out. I'll let the team use it and review it. And I was actually surprised by how much we actually liked it. So without further ado, to make this video worth your while, I'm going to talk about a few things that I actually care about when it comes to wireless communication stuff. Ease of use setup, comfort, range, audio quality, durability, potential, and the value. Those are the things I care about. So let's go ahead and open it up. I could probably use my fingernail, but this is what I was carrying today. This is your for lack of the actual technical term, this is like your receiver slash transmitter that you plug your headset into, and it just handles everything else from there. It has a nice clip on the back, as you can see. It's pretty stiff, so when you put it on your belt, it's actually going to stay on your belt. It's made of aluminum or something similar to aluminum. It also has, you know, a nice positive click. You hear that? And also in the box, your headset. Now, when you do order this, you will not only get one headset. An extra cushy thingy, mouth thing, wind guard, spit guard, whatever you want to call it. It's made of plastic, but it feels good. It feels like it could actually last. So let's get to the first talking point, which is ease of use and setup. It is super simple to set this thing up. When you get the box, you will get 5 headsets, and you'll get 4 belt packs, just like that. That's what I got anyway. I don't know what you'll get. I got 5 headsets and 4 belt packs, because this unit right here takes the place of a belt pack. This is the base station. Say hello. This is where all your packs, if you don't know anything about this kind of thing, it's a wireless system, so all of your packs will send the signal to the base station. That's your signal that your voice, they'll send your voice to this base station and distributes it out to all the other packs. And then of course you're getting the audio from other people as well. On this, you'll have some USB ports here for charging if you want to charge all 4 at the same time. On the side of the belt pack, you have a USB-C charging port and the tally port, and then you have a mute switch here. Hold it for 4 seconds, it mutes it. This base station is really nice too. There's one feature about this that made me really like it, and it's you can actually use these Sony batteries, so that way you can do this completely wirelessly. Maybe if you're in a like an outdoor location or something like that, just put 1 or 2 of these in. I'm just going to put 2 of them in, but it will work on 1. You don't have to have 2 in. But there you go. And so you put the batteries there, and as you can tell, it turned on, and it's loading up right now. I have 3 of the belt packs on right now, so you can see on the screen the OLED display that 3 of the belt packs are on. It gives you the battery life of those as well. It's pretty cool. And it also gives you the signal as well. You can see the battery life and the signal that they potentially have. You can also plug it in with the 4-pin XLR adapter. This is 4-pin, not 3-pin, so it's a little proprietary. But anyway, you have the adapter if you are putting this in a production booth or sound booth or whatever you have it. But you can use these batteries, like if you're, like I said, if you're in a remote location. It's pretty cool. I don't want to kill these batteries because I have a light up here that's using these, and I might need it. So I'm gonna plug this back in, and I'm telling you, this is how you set it up. This is it. This is it right here. So you get this out of the box, plug it in, it starts loading up. You grab your belt pack. You take your belt pack and you turn it on. Yay! I'm set up. That's awesome. That is very simple to use. You don't have to pair anything. You don't have to you know, hit buttons all over the place. You simply turn it on. We'll plug it in too. So ease of use, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. The next talking point is comfort. So how comfortable are these? It feels comfortable. Like sometimes, I have big ears, so sometimes when I put over-ear headphones on, I'll put them on and like my ear's already touching like the speaker on the inside, like the little felt mesh speaker part. But these, it barely does on these. The cushion on the headset feels really nice. It feels like I can, actually on both the head strap and the ear cup, it actually feels like I could wear this for an extended period of time. So anyway, they feel good. The only thing that I kind of struggled with was what to do with this cable. Do I run this down my shirt? Do it, you know, if it's cold, do I just throw it in a jacket, run it down my back? You know, if I move around too much, it could come over here. But most of the time, the jobs you're gonna be doing, manning a camera, running lights, running visual media, you're probably not gonna move around too much, and something like this is not gonna bother you too bad, especially if you just throw it over your shoulder and then plug it in and put it on your belt. But what if you do have to move around a lot? And that's when this part just becomes a little bit uncomfortable. I give it a 7 out of 10 on comfort and ergonomics. But I took away I was gonna give it like an 8 or a 9, but I took away a couple points for the clunkiness, or like the hassle, I guess you would say, of the cable. There are systems where this is like in here. Our next talking point is range. So the published range from Hollyland is that you will be able to use this 1,000 feet from the base station. We are out here at Furman University. We're gonna test the range of these things. We know exactly from where we're standing. We have the main unit, the Hollyland receiver, plugged into the car, and exactly 1,000 feet from here is a roundabout and a fountain. And we're just gonna walk there and just keep walking. If these things are still working, we'll keep walking. Come here, Jordan. This is my buddy Jordan. Jordan's gonna be hanging out at the car, and we're just gonna have a conversation about, you know, whatever, right?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be an excellent conversation. Probably not. So it's not perfect as far as like the overall clarity and the signal that he's getting, but Jordan, you there? You copy? Yeah, it's not perfect by any means, but it did reach to 1,000 feet. So now we're just gonna keep walking back and see at what point we can actually start hearing him. So, all right, let's go. All right, Jordan, say your ABCs. A. Jordan, will you sing the alphabet song? Hey, Jordan. I can't even get my friends to talk to me. We're almost halfway back and we're still not getting them. So, I mean, they're really, I don't want to say this and go completely against the company, but they're kind of unusable after 500 feet.
Hello.
Hey, I got you. At what point did you hear me? What did you hear me say?
I heard you say something about unusable after 500 feet.
Well, I say that, but now we're just under 750 feet from you. So maybe 700? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I hear you pretty good now.
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good now too. I think in most buildings, you're not gonna go outside of 1,000 feet anyway. And you're not gonna have huge obstructions blocking the signal. Also, it is inside of a car. We do have the window or the back door open, but I mean, you know, there's a lot of variables, I guess. The range almost doesn't matter as long as it can work inside your building. That's what does matter. And I think most buildings it'll work just fine. So, all right, that's it, bro. Thanks so much. Appreciate you helping me out with this. Michael, behind the camera, appreciate you helping me out. Back to you, Chad. You know, that was my experience with it. Yeah, of course, I didn't put it in the best of conditions, but I mean, you never know what kind of conditions you might need to use a system like this in. And it did fine, though. It did fine. So I'm not going to hit it, but I did give it a 5 out of 10, simply because they said it will reach 1,000 feet, and I only got it to 500. But again, I could have that wrong. It could just be 1,000 feet diameter, only 500 feet from the base station, which is exactly what we got. Audio quality. All right, let me plug these in. So our next talking point is audio quality. And we're just going to test it real quick. All right. So as you can see, super simple. You just plug it in and you just start talking. You want to make sure you hold that mute button down for like 4 seconds and make sure your belt pack reads talk, and you can start talking and it's perfect. All right. So this is the audio quality. I don't really know how else to explain it. It sounds good. It sounds fine. It sounds like you're on a comm system. It's fine. I give it a 7 out of 10 because it could be better, but it's fine. It's no big deal. There it is. Audio quality, done. Durability, potential. I think these things are going to last. The plastic, you know, it feels sturdy, it feels stable, but it doesn't feel, it's definitely not like super heavy. So, I mean, most of the time these things are going to last forever. I believe the cushion will last as long as you need it to. You have an extra mic cushion in the bag, so you can replace that as these wear out. The cable is nice and sturdy and stiff. It doesn't feel like the 1/8 inch adapter is going to break. And the belt pack is kind of, you know, not too heavy, but it is hefty in the hand. It feels sturdy and stable. There are systems that I've played with or purchased on Amazon that, not wireless comm systems, but like those cheap in-ear wireless systems that you feel the box that you get, like your little belt pack, and it's like, oh my gosh, what is this made of? It feels like cardboard, you know what I mean? But this feels really nice. This feels well worth the value, the money that you would spend on this system. As far as the overall quality of materials, this thing is a 9 out of 10 because I feel like the headset could be better. Value, the price you're gonna find online for these, they're gonna be around the $1,700 mark. For some of you that may seem like, whoa, that's way too expensive. Never mind, clicking off this video right now. But for some that might be like, oh, hold on now. We just spent 10 grand on a totally different system that does exactly the same thing. Now, I didn't, but some of you might be saying that, and you're absolutely right. You can easily spend 10 grand on a system that virtually does the same thing. And if you got 2 of these, that's a little over $3,000, and you can connect 2 of these together and have 10 headsets, and 8 belt packs, and of course 2 main systems. And that's for just over $3,000 when compared to some other ones. $1,700 seems realistic. I think it could be better, but I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. If you are in the market for a wireless comm system, definitely take a look at Hollyland and their Mars T1000 wireless communication system. I believe is a top-notch system for an incredible value, and I so appreciate Hollyland for letting us sending this out here and letting us use it. And remember, great worship leaders are always learning. All right, let's get back to work.